Alright boys, welcome back to the Grand Cross video. So today what I want to do is talk about ReZero and talk about the problem that it may find in Grand Cross and kind of go into a little bit of detail and speculate what the character could do as well as like their races, because that's kind of the problem. So before we start, I gotta say, if you are new, definitely subscribe. We're doing Grand Cross content every single day. As well, a lot of you right now are watching this video and you're not subscribed, so just do me a favor, hit the button. Get me to 20k subs by the end of the year. I greatly appreciate it. And as well, if you can hit the like button too, it does let me know you lot enjoy the videos and helps the video get out there so more people can see it. So yeah, let's just jump in. So yes, ReZero is coming very, very soon, and sooner than we thought, which is a good thing, right? So I want to make the video before they actually do get announced for what their races are, and let's kind of look back at what came, right? So the slime collab that came at the start of the year, well, not the start of last year when the game first came out. They're kind of bad units. To be fair, any character released at the start of the game are kind of bad, so it's typical they were bad. But look at their races. They are unknown. Now, I haven't watched Slime, so I don't know what they could be, but I do believe they have sort of devils, right? So, I'm not too sure what they could have been, right? But as you can see, they are all unknown races, which is fine in the past because, well, it doesn't matter too much. But the main character that kind of killed unknown races is pretty much Gowther, Green Gowther. So he has a passive that obviously only works if they are all different allies, all different races, right? And as you can see, he is unknown, so it does mean you cannot use any unknown races with Green Gowther, which is a little bit of a drawback. And you saw that with Lolly Merlin. Now, Lolly Merlin was kind of safe since, well, she does have the passive that actually increases base stats with her HP. So she kind of has like a mini Gowther passive built in with her. Kind of like a reverse, because she actually better at the start of turn 1, where Gowther's better at turn 5. So she kind of saved in that half, right? But I don't expect them to do that for every single unknown race character. And you saw that when he came out, was it Nanashi? Where have I found him? Nanashi is a little bit of a weird one because, well, he's actually better in the sub. So it kind of works well because, well, you're not forced to use him in the front line, so he can work with Green Gowther. So they kind of saved him in that half. But then what else? What other unknown races there? Let's look at Oslon Hawk, because I'll get into him later on as well. Oslon Hawk was kind of saved a little bit as well because, well, he can rush very fast. So you can see what they're doing with unknown race characters. They're making him a little more unique, so they're not being forced to use a Gowther. And as well, he does have a very good passive. So yeah, you don't really need Green Gowther to be worked with him. And overall, have you seen this guy's stats? Crit damage 200%, resistance, life steal. Like, he's got very, very good like stats overall. So he's kind of saved in that half. So when we do get unknown race characters, because they can't be used a Gowther, they're going to entirely just get a basic increase in stats. Or like, they're going to be good in some half, right? So when we look at the leagues and we see that they're who they are compared to, who they're similar to. Now, bear in mind when I made this video, or like when I talked about it, I didn't say they're going to be like them. They're not going to copy the exact skills, but I assume they're going to be similar in terms of like how, if you look at Levi, for example, is basically very similar to Blue Zeldris. He has the exact same 2 skills, as you can see here. He has Despair, he has the Spike card. Only difference is he has a different passive and he kind of works different. He's a different color. But Eren literally is very similar to, at the time, he was very similar to, Green Escanor, where he has this skill here, which is the exact same skill Green Escanor had. And when he does transform, he does have Red Escanor skills. So he was kind of combined with together. He's like Red Escanor and Green Escanor kind of combined together into Green Eren. And that's pretty much what he was, right? Yeah, literally, these 2 skills are the exact same thing as Green Escanor, Red Escanor. So when they build characters for collabs, they are very similar to like how who they are compared to. So when we do see Rem, and the fact that she is similar to Blue Derriere, that is I assume will be a taunt character, and then for the passive would be sort of similar to like increase in base stats. That's the only thing I can think of, right? Now, I don't think Rem's gonna have the exact same skill as Blue Derriere, because then what's the point? But I do think Rem will be a taunt character, and then probably won't have the actual remove buff skill, but then the passive will probably be similar, and then probably a different ultimate. But if we look at Ram, and then we see that she is gonna be similar to Liz. Now, Liz is a very, very bad character. Now, the reason why is because she locked behind Deathmatch, where if we go into her skills and you look at this here, I don't think she can have these skills here, whether this, decreased skill ranks, and also this one. I do believe she'll have this passive here, which is going to be, if all allies are HP attribute, increase their skill ranks, right? So I do believe she'll have that skill, but for demons. Now, this is obviously speculation, but if she does, this is going to be broken. This is going to make Assault Medi so much better, and also that team better, because they kind of need that skill, right? Because, well, the thing that holds them back is the fact that they can't have a Gowther in the team. So if Rem can act like a turn 1 Gowther buff at the start of the turn, it's going to be very, very good. Now, why does it matter? Because, well, these two should be demons. I made a video already talking about it, but they do have, they're called demons in the anime. They have demon forms. And also, I believe they are referred to as Oni, which I do believe is a demon race. Now, I do believe they'll probably end up doing this for the collab. They did this for Eren. As you can see here, Eren is a human. But if you do change his race, he does turn into a giant, even though he is a titan. So, that being said, if they are referred to as demons, they should be demon and then slash Oni, right? That's what I do believe they will be called. So, at least for these two are going to be very good support for some videos. So, if you summon for him, you're going to be good. You're going to be loving life. And these two are definitely going to spice up the meta quite a bit. I'm also going to just say, imagine a video. I can imagine it now. Rem on the left, Ram on the right, and then a submarine in the middle. How sick would that look? We are living in a different timeline to see that. It's going to be insane. Now, moving on to the two problems. We do have Beatrice and Emilia. Now, Beatrice is, I don't believe we know her race in the anime. I do believe she will be unknown. Now, Emilia could be a different race. They could make a whole race based on her, but I don't think she will. She is an elf and a witch, whatever. So, it's not a spoiler. They say it in episode 1, don't worry. But I do believe they're not going to make a new race for her. So I do believe she'll be unknown. But you can see here, she will have new skills. So whatever they do, she is going to be broken. She is the main selling point. She is the main character of the collab. So like Eren, how Eren was like the spicy version of the collab. And Kyo is quite broken on the King of Fighters one. She will be a different a breed. She'll be a different breed of character. So I do believe she'll be safe. But if you look at Beatrice is compared to, or at least similar to Oz and Hawk. Now if you look at Oz and Hawk, like I did say at the start of the video, Oz and Hawk are kind of safe because, well, they are very good. They don't need to be used with Green Gowther. They can be because, well, you kind of need a rank up for him. But I don't think you have the exact same skills as these here, where you have attack low and also AoE ult train. Or it wouldn't be too bad to have this skill because, well, AoE ult train's never too bad. You can never not have it, especially with assault melee. When he taunts, you can't lower his ult gauge. This is actually kind of a good skill to have. But I think the most important feature that she will have is this skill here, which is the expel feature. Now, the reason why this is kind of okay and actually a very good kind of a broken ability is the fact that you expel them and then they can't use more than 2 skills, and it's very good, right? You lock them out for a whole turn. When it is 6/6, expel for 2 turns, which is a massive buff. Now, I do believe for the fact that it's a collab unit, they may lower it to like 3/6, 4/6. I'm not too sure if they're going to make it 6/6, but if they do, Lord knows I'm 6/6 now. I have to. This is going to be like a very well unit, which is kind of scary because, well, that's kind of what Oz and Hawk is, and the fact that it is a collab unit and you can't buy the cosmetics with diamonds, it's going to be very scary. So Beatrice, I think for a lot of us, will probably be like the worst unit for the fact that, well, she's going to have, you know, you have to whale her. She's going to be a whale unit, and like I just said, you won't be able to get her ever again after she does leave. So yeah, Beatrice is kind of safe for that half, and then obviously Emilia, if I have already said that because I've been recording this video twice now, she will have new skills. So I mean, I can't predict what she's going to do. She's going to have new skills. Whatever they do start to do, she is going to be broken. She's going to be the queen of this collab, and they're going to do what they need to do to make her very good because, well, she will be unknown race, and I'm sure she'll be very good. So one thing too I want to say, I said it twice now in my videos, but some people may have not seen it, plus it's near the end. But I do think the customization is almost guaranteed for Emilia. Is the fact that one, it should be similar to Merlin, where Puck right now will be floating next to Merlin, for example, like, but it would be Emilia. So Puck could be there where you can actually go in and customize him, which would be very cool. So Puck could be the weapon, for example. He can just be floating there and you can just customize him. He can do all the stuff and you can change his cosmetics, for example. Or they can make him a dual unit. For example, you do have Chesterfield King, if I find him here. He does have what? Wing King? But he has his Chesterfield, where Chesterfield, if I'm saying it right, King never actually attacks. It's always him who attacks. So it could be Emilia, and then Puck attacking for her, which is kind of what he does. But I do think, if anything, I hope it's more similar to Merlin, to where like Puck is just there. But then also as well, Emilia does attack because I want Emilia to attack with her ice stuff, right? But yeah, boys, that's it for today's video. So let me know what you lot think the racer could be and the problem with the collab, if you have any problems with it. Like I did say, if they do cock it and they do make it unknown, if they make all the characters unknown, this can be a very problem. And the reason why I'm saying the Puck thing is because, well, Emilia doesn't actually have a weapon. So if Puck isn't the weapon and you don't customize him, there's going to be a problem because, as you can see here, Millen doesn't have any weapons and it kind of holds her back. So yeah, Puck needs to be the weapon for Emilia. Otherwise, Emilia's going to be very, very, very bad because she's not going to have any cosmetic for the weapons. But boys, that is it. Like they say, I will obviously update you lot when we do have more news on the collab. And yeah, stay tuned because I very well could be releasing next week or within the next month or two on JP. So yeah, but man, if you're on global, we have time to save. I'm sure most of you summoned for us already, so just start saving now and prepare for this event. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.